Look at what some beautiful stupid babies gave me. Mm. Can you see that? Is that in?
Yeah, Deep in Rye.
Yeah, Satyajit Ray, Reflections on Cinema, and then Satyajit Ray, Speaking of Films. I'm so excited.
Pretty sure you can't read, so don't know how you're going to do that.
Oh, you're funny.
The biggest, the baddest, wackiest, funniest, filmiest show on earth.
Never
Hey, welcome back to our Stupid Reacts. I'm Corbin.
I'm Rick.
You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, more juicy content.
Juicy content. Here, juiciness.
Thank you to everybody who supports us on Patreon. Follow us on official Twitter account. Subscribe and hit that like button. And all that
Jazz hands.
Today we got another, I believe this is a song from a film called the Mollywood Times, I think.
The Mollywood Times.
Yes, or the song is called Mollywood Times, and the film is called Apna Friday Aayega.
My Friday will come.
Anyway, somebody said you might want to keep an eye on this. This is the same director as Mukunda Una Associates.
Oh.
So,
yeah, you know that's the title. Apna Friday Aayega. My Friday will come.
So is it Mali? It was in the Mali.
Like Apna time Aayega.
I know.
Friday Aayega.
I know,
yeah.
but is Mollywood? Molly, I'm terrible with all those names. Collywood, Tollywood, Gollywood. Because the name sounds Hindi, but I was in the Malayalam chat, and
yeah, no, I also don't like anything Woods. I like calling them by their industry. They don't need to try to duplicate Hollywood. But yeah, I believe Mollywood is a reference to Malayalam.
Malayalam. That
title is Hindi.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are they making fun of the Hindi industry? That'd be funny.
That'd be funny, especially if this is. They might be doing a parody of Apna Time Aayega.
Maybe. Let's check it out. Here we go.
All right.
Hard work, passion, talent. ഈ മൂന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഈ ലോകത്ത് എന്തും അച്ചീവ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. എനിക്ക് വേറൊരു ഫിലിം മേക്കർ ആയാൽ പോരാ. I want to be the best.
This is Quentin Tarantino's internal dialogue.
ഒരു നാൾ വരും ഭൂലോകമേ അന്നെന്റെ പിന്നാലെ ലോകം താങ്ങിടും നിരവാനിലെ താരങ്ങളെ എന്നും ഞാൻ ഉള്ളം കൈനേ വെച്ചെത്തിക്കും നേരത്തെ കമ്പത്തെത്തും ശോകത്തെ
This is a zombie, like mummies dancing around him.
കാലത്തെ നിർത്തിക്കും കണ്ണെല്ലാം ശ്രദ്ധിക്കും
be making fun of America. I don't know. Good.
That was so much fun.
I don't think you could do this one in America. It just hit too close to home.
You should do it in America.
Unfortunately, it would struck a little too close to home and personal because, it just happens every Friday night here, sadly. But it feels like one good song. I think it was Jake's Bejoy, right? Wasn't it the composer here, Jake's Bejoy? Yeah, it was.
I don't see.
It's Jake's Bejoy.
Okay.
He's the composer. We like a ton of his stuff. He's so good. And so it was a fun song. I feel like the movie is kind of making fun of like big industry, maybe not Bollywood specifically, but big industry. Obviously, this is something that's going on in his head, I feel like, more than anything. Because he was the main center and he was in the exact same clothes as what was going on the screen. And he was like, even though he could move a little bit, he wasn't like a prolific dancer. And so he was like, I feel like, and like the sets were like so like ridiculous, mummies dancing behind him. I feel like it was almost a poking fun at big industry a little bit. That's the vibe it was giving me. What about you?
Yeah, it did. It made me, the mummies made me think of obviously the movie The Mummy, and I thought, are we making fun of some particular franchise films or just industry films? The takeaway for me is just how good that song is. That song sounds like some of the stuff that Bruno Mars has been creating recently and producing. The arrangement and everything on that could have easily, if someone had told me that had been written by Bruno Mars and his collaborators, I would have absolutely believed them. I love that song.
Yeah.
It is catchy, it's upbeat, it's fun. I really love that song. Yeah, I'm filming on my phone, but if we were watching that, I would immediately be on my phone adding it to my playlist. And I will.
Yeah, Jake's Bejoy. He's very good. He's a very good composer. He doesn't get the love, at least on this channel. That not that we don't love him. It's just he doesn't have the and maybe he should have the name recognition for us as like Ani whenever we see Ani or Sushin.
Yeah, probably.
Sushin Sham is up there with us as well now. So Jake's Bejoy, we've seen so many of his songs and he's so good. I like it. I like his work a lot. Also, the main guy's Naslen. A lot of people in the comments are commenting on him. I'm not familiar with him. Also, one thing I would worry about, and it might work just totally fine, is this is the same director as Munabai and Associates or whatever that movie's called. I don't want that internal dialogue to become a shtick for him. Mm-hmm. And so obviously you can't tell until you've seen the movie.
Right.
But like it worked so well in the other movie. Apparently it wasn't originally supposed to even be part of the movie, a voiceover. But I like this director a lot, and so I don't want it to become a shtick. Because once you start doing something over and over again, it just becomes like almost a crutch for you as a director.
Right, yeah. It's like, do you rely on that all the time now?
Yeah, I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. I just don't want it to. Because sometimes like internal dialogue can work a lot. Obviously, Deadpool was probably the most recent famous thing that. I mean, I guess it wasn't technically an internal dialogue. He was speaking, but you just couldn't see his mouth move.
Yeah, it was more than just like a soliloquy or internal dialogue or even narration. He was straight up breaking fourth wall.
Yeah. And in the Malayalam industry, his film would be, I guess, the most recent one. Because like if it works, it works. And sometimes I think it's a little lazy though. It's similar to Flashback because it's an easy way for a film to use exposition. To get it. It's a tool. So like there's sometimes that it's used and I'm like, that was kind of lazy. Just like when they use Flashback to just tell you something that you needed to know as opposed to it being like the flashback being essential to the story.
Sure.
Once again, not saying that's going to be this movie. I just didn't want, it was something that I was worried about right when it started and knowing this director coming from his other movie. I didn't want it to be something that is a crutch for him. Overall, though, the song was really, really good.
I love the song.
Looking forward to anything this director does. because I liked his first movie. Was it his first movie? Is the film called Mollywood Times, or is it Apna
Yeah, I believe
Aayega Aayega?
the song is Apna Friday Aayega. The film is Mollywood Times.
Mollywood Times, 2026. We're not gonna get it, but it comes out May 14th. You'll be back.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, he was in Loca. Was he the main guy? That was like.
Don't remember.
Do you remember in Loca though? Do you remember the?
Oh yeah, I remember Loca. I just don't remember which character he portrayed.
No, like the guy that was like in love with her, essentially.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Was that-
We saw it once. I have to go back and look at it again.
Was that him? Guys, let me know. Okay, so I want to double check to see if that was his first film, real quick. He's an editor first, though, so I like that that trajectory for directors. When you're an editor,
Who also do their editing?
When you're the editor first, and so the edit of the film is probably the most important thing to you, going to a director. Let's see. Short. Yes, so the Associates movie was his first film.
Wow.
Hell of a first film. And
yeah.
Apparently there's a sequel in the works, apparently. Is that still true? Or is IMDb not correct in that? On IMDb it says there's a second one in the works. But this is his second film. Wild, man. Love that.
I do too.
Anyways, let us know what you thought about that. If you're excited for this and anything else we need to know, down below.
The biggest, the baddest, wackiest, funniest, filmiest show on earth.
Never